Fun times, fun times. Why, people, why? This is why, if you're tired, you should not drive. This is why, if you are impaired in any way, alcohol, drugs, or sleep deprivation, do not drive. Holy crap. We'll probably find out tomorrow exactly what she crashed into to be on her door.
At least my truck's okay.
Yeah. No, you got bird poop on your truck.
Oh no. Call the insurance company.
I will.
Jesus.
First thing in the morning when they're awake. Watch your dad come home and be like, what the fuck? This is about the time he comes home.
I live in the best neighborhood.
Yeah, so fun. Oh. Oh.
Sorry, it scares me when I hear, like, revving. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was like, oh god. It's like...
This obviously isn't good if they have to have 2 police officers here, along with the fire truck. Ah, geez. Obviously we can't see anything more, so I'm going to end this clip here. Fun times. Jeez.
Probably gonna go block the street at the end.
Yeah, probably. One of us should text your dad.
I'll text him.
Okay. Go truck time. And the fire truck left. The car is on its wheels. And we only have one police car now. Oh my god, all the excitement. Sucks so much. Oh my god. So could have done without all this. And my heart is still going because of what could have happened. You know, all the scenarios in my head. In the morning, if the car is there, we'll go look at the damage to the security officer's car. But for now, I'm going to go inside because I'm freezing. So this is the aftermath from last night.
Here, go around this way to show how high it is up.
It got chunks. Oh, nicey chunky. Chunky. It got pushed up onto the sidewalk. That's ridiculous. Let's see if there's any damage on the back. No damage on the back. But yeah. Definitely.
Alright,
That's right there. Oh my god. Hi, it's a tiny one / Bishie. And those clips that I just showed you are pretty disturbing, are they not? That's something I actually want to talk about in this little, I wouldn't call it a vlog, I would call it more of a PSA, just because it's so important for me, hopefully, to get the message across to all of you about how important this is. And I mean, it's up to you. You can take what I say and either take it to heart, or you can just whatever, you know. I'm just another person on this platform trying to spout off whatever. But I feel I would be neglectful if I didn't share this. So the incident that happened in those clips happened a few days ago, and it actually happened a little after, I think it was like 1 or 1:30 in the morning, a.m. And so it wasn't like early evening or anything like that, and it actually happened a couple houses down from where we live, and so of course it's gonna startle and upset the junk boy and I We had to go out to see what was going on. Of course, we checked his truck to make sure it was okay. It was. As you can see, that one vehicle was the only vehicle that got hit. And I feel real bad for the person whose car got hit because, as far as this recording, they have not seen what happened to their car. They have not done anything about it. It's not been taken care of. As far as I know, it's still partially up on the sidewalk with the debris under it. I haven't ventured to look any further, but because, I mean, it's not my business, it's not my car. I just wanted to go out there once to see what the aftermath is. If I happen to hear anything else, then I'll put it in a later vlog, but that's all I know. Since it happened, and of course it shook us up so badly, so we were out there, we were listening, and a guy that knew it was a lady that was trapped in the car. And I guess a guy that knew her kept saying over and over again that she said she felt tired. Honestly, if you're impaired in any way, drugs, alcohol, or tiredness, don't drive. I mean, that should be common sense, but apparently it's not, especially in this lady's case. We're not going to talk about drugs and alcohol in this video. We're just going to talk about being distracted and being overtired and then getting behind the wheel. That's what this focus is on. I'm sure there are plenty of other videos that talk about driving while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Again, that's not what this video is about. If you are overly tired, do not get behind the wheel. It's that simple. If you are out and about, let's say you're at a friend's house and you're overtired. Ask a friend, hey, I'm really feeling exhausted. I don't feel I can drive safely. Can I crash on your couch? If they say no, okay, can I crash in front of your, residence, get some extra rest, and then when I'm feeling more refreshed, I'll take off. It's real easy. If those options don't work, then say, okay, I'm going to take, we all have cell phones nowadays. It's real simple. Oh, I'm going to, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a taxi. I don't know if we call taxis anymore, but call an Uber, call a Lyft, and be like, let your guests know, let your host know, hey, I'm going to leave my car here. I'll pick it up tomorrow, whatever. No excuses at all. Same as if you're at a bar or out and about, If you're overtired, leave your car there. Take a Lyft, take an Uber, call a friend, dial up a friend, say, hey, I am way too tired. Can you come pick me up? Friend, loved one, whatever. No excuses at all. If buses are running, take the bus. Worry about your car later. Absolutely, positively, no excuses. And if she had done that, I'm sure what happened would not have happened. She would not be liable for another person's car, and she would not have damage on her car as well. And there are some things that are so common sense and are easily avoided, but yet we don't do it because I don't know why, but some people have this mentality, oh, well, it won't happen to me. Oh, well, it's only a couple miles. It's only a couple blocks. It's, I've done this before. Oh, I'll just crank the music up. That'll keep me up. Oh, I'll just roll the window down and the cold air will help keep me awake. No. Do not depend on those type of things to keep you awake, keep you conscious. Because if you do that, you risk falling asleep behind the wheel, injuring yourself, injuring other people, killing yourself, killing other people. I mean, this is serious stuff. You're in a car that weighs, tons. Weight in the tons. This big vehicle driving around, and it's dangerous. I mean, yeah, so many times we drive from place to place and we're just fine. And a lot of people take that for granted. Oh, I can get there just fine. Oh, I've done this so many times. The whole, I hate the saying, I can drive there with my eyes closed. No! Ugh. I mean, some people that have actually fallen asleep behind the wheel and end up at their destination are lucky. Lucky. Don't make it a habit. Don't do it at all if you can avoid it. I mean, okay. There have been, if you know me, I can't drive. I have something wrong up here where it's damaged. My brain is damaged. I can't fully function and process to drive a car. I tried it quite a few times and it doesn't work. All I do is end up terrifying the person trying to teach me to drive. That's it. So I've just given up at that point. I'll either take a Lyft or an Uber. I've taken a taxi before, a bus, a friend or family member drive me somewhere, or I'll walk. And there's been plenty of instances where I've tried to walk somewhere and I've got a distracted driver that has almost hit me. I think the worst was one time I was at an intersection. It's a pretty busy intersection. And the little crosswalk signal to go. Now, thankfully, because my brain is damaged enough, it takes me a couple seconds before I can process, oh, time for me to walk. And in this instance, I was lucky that I did because, one of those huge box trucks, actually came barreling through a red light right in front of me. And if I had stepped off the curb to start walking, I would have gotten hit and killed. No question, because of how fast that person was going. And the terrifying thing about it is, sorry, it still scares me a bit to think about it. The driver didn't put on their brakes at all. There was no brake sound. He just went boom, barreling through like it was a green light. That's distraction. There have been plenty of times where it's been my turn to go, either the green crosswalk or I'm at, one of those, I'm at a, stop sign. I'm about to cross to the next corner. I personally have made sure the way is clear, but yet here comes a car barreling down. Don't want to take the extra couple seconds to stop to make sure that nobody is going, and has almost hit me. And then they get irritated at me because I'm taking seconds off of their estimated arrival time. Seriously? Seriously. Personally, I think a person's life is worth shaving off a few seconds. Seconds off of you getting from wherever you're supposed to go. But some people, it's just, oh no, it's more important, gotta go. And it's people like that and people with that mentality is why I worry so much when my roommates and the junk boy go off to work. Because, okay, with the junk boy, it's not so bad because he usually works regular, you know, regular part-time hours. And it's usually, lately it's been in the morning. Sometimes he works in the afternoon. Tonight he's working evening hours. And so he won't get home till after midnight. Now, my roommate, he works for a ride service. And he goes in the evening, sometimes the afternoon, and won't get home until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, sometimes even later. And I've made it a point because I am so worried because of people like, people who get distracted or people who are impaired. I get worried, so I force myself to stay up. Even if I'm super tired, I try and stay up until he gets home so that I am assured he's fine, he's safe, he's home. I can go to sleep. Just because of, I trust their driving, I don't trust other people's driving. I don't trust just strangers driving when it comes to them being on the road, just because of all the things that could happen. Especially with my roommate, because even though it was considered an act of God, no fault accident, he has been in a very serious accident before where he could have gotten killed. He is pretty badly injured, and it's a permanent injury, which is why he can't drive like he used to for his old job and why he has to take a more local job. But there are some days that his injury bothers him so bad he can't work. And it worries me still when he's out there working, trying to earn money, help make rent, that sort of stuff. Because what if he comes across someone who is impaired or distracted and he doesn't come home? Or he's even more injured than he is right now. Stuff that can be easily avoided, like I said earlier. And it can happen just like that. I mean, we never the junk boy and I never expected to all of a sudden hear that horrible sound of car hitting on car, go outside and see a car flipped onto its passenger door. You don't see that every day. You shouldn't see that at all. Especially not in your neighborhood where you can walk feet away from it, Hi, Negan. Sorry, my phone's going off. I'm getting a bit too passionate, but I mean, this is important. This is serious. And sorry if this is going on a bit long, but you're my fans, you're my family, you're my loved ones that watch these videos. My friends. I want you guys to stay safe. I want you guys to be able to go to cons, go to fun places, hang out with other people that you care about, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, go home and be safe. So if you're like overly tired or just, don't drive. When you're feeling more rested, more up to it, then go ahead and drive. Just be careful and be safe. Because I worry about you guys all the time. It's dangerous out there nowadays, and that's why at the end of all my videos I say stay safe and stay happy. Because that's all I want from you guys. And again, I've said it multiple times, but there's no excuse to drive impaired. No excuse whatsoever. You have plenty of options. That's just. I just had to say something after the events I saw, but I was so shooken up I had to wait a couple days before I could sit down and make a video. And I know it's rambly. I know I'm going not on a script, but this is just, I want my words to come from the heart. So you guys know it's honest, sincere, heartfelt, that sort of stuff. Genuine. Anyways, my glasses seem crooked. Ugh. Anyways. I hope you guys listened. I hope you guys made it to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Stay happy. And I'll talk to you all later. I hope I will talk to you all later. Bye.